God, freedom of choice is so much fun. You find a strange sobbing creature. Um, kick it. Hello and welcome to my playthrough of BU. Right off the bat, I think the message is BU, and don't care what others think, but I could be wrong. I know nothing about the game. Found it like all the other weird games that I play that are like one video long. So yeah, we're just gonna play the game, I guess. Spelling mistakes are not mistakes. They are little Easter eggs for you to find. See if you can find them all. How dare you think I'm bad at typing? Alright, okay. I wasn't diagnosed as the most dyslexic person doctor had met. That is complete slander. Okay, alright. Good to know. Sorry about that. My throat isn't exactly as good as it used to be. Today I'm feeling green. Green is so much fun. What? The color of life in warm spring day. So calming. Filled with the siren's call of nature, but under the surface, there's so much rot and infected cut. The eerie pallor on someone's face as they throw up. What we think of as the color of poison. A radioactive meltdown. Nearly every Disney villain is enshrined in green when their big number comes. Contradiction, life and death, growth and decay. That's why green's so much fun. So that's how I'm feeling today. Green. How are you feeling? I'm feeling pink. What do you prefer, day, dusk, or midnight? I actually prefer midnight. What's your favorite book? Book for nerds? Excuse me? Kids Playvip? Games. I can save the world, find true love, visit lands of unimaginable beauty and wonder, but in the end it's all just ones and zeros. What gender are you? None of the above. No, I'm a. Why did they make the girl one? This is the guy one, right? Why did they make that one and that one? I think this is the guy one. I haven't seen these symbols in so long. Yeah, Lewis is too lazy to draw a boy and a girl character model. Or I'm just making a profound statement about how gender doesn't matter and we're all the same. Okay, easy now. Wait a second. I really should have said that and not the lazy thing. Lewis, remember to go back and edit this out. Be you. Well, that's lovely. You see a young person standing in their bedroom. Today is their 12th birthday, and this will be the most important day of their life. You are wondering about what present your dad will get you this year? Last year you asked for a pet. I want a cat. Have you ever heard the expression cool as a cat? Lol. Lol. How old are you? That hasn't been popular like since Jesus was alive, but it doesn't fit your little body. He's called Jeff, obviously, for the irony parts. Points. Someone not as cool as you would have called him Mr. Fluffy Whiskers, but they don't get your high art. But he truly makes you believe in the expression cool as a cat. Lying around all day, constantly being stroked by your admirers, having all your food delivered to you on a plate. That sounds lovely, actually. Literally pooing on the floor and literally having your humble subjects clean it up for you. Truly the height of cool. Oh yes, I wish I could do that and have someone clean up for me. Oh boy. How about some cereal to start the day? Uh, ginger. Oh wow, that's awful. All natural. Gingerbread mint cereal. Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go all natural actually. No additives, environmentally friendly and locally sourced. This is your favorite cereal? Shame it doesn't say what it is in the box. it's it's all natural, so it's got to be good, right? And I hear it's fair trade. Doesn't matter that it tried to eat its own way out of the box and appeared to dissolve your spoon. What? That's crazy, man. Because in your heart, you know it helps the environment and small businesses or small business people, and there are poor kids in Africa who'd love to eat this. Admittedly, this cereal would probably love to eat the poor kids in Africa. I don't know. I don't even know what's in the goddamn cereal. How would I know? A parcel is delivered. If you gave me another option, I would have picked Nutella. Why you didn't give me an option for Nutella? Are we gonna tell, oh, now you're hurting the people in Africa? Delivered by the mailman, I mean male person. You're too woke to use outdated terms like a mailman. It could easily be a female man. I mean, I like the sassiness going on. But come on. I'm not woke. I'm the definition of not woke whatsoever. I don't care what the only reason why I don't swear is not because I care what people think when I swear. It's just because I think it's kind of rude myself. So I don't swear. Otherwise, I would swear all the time. Or would that be a male girl? Why does the postal service have so many gender pronouns? It's not just that. Screw it. It's just a postman and a post lady. What about a cleaning lady, or what are they called? A janitor and a what's it called? There's so many things with man behind, but I for some reason I can't think of any right now. God damn it. Well, I tried. Yes. It's just like that time Dad got sent that parcel that was so much wrapping paper and tape he couldn't open that goddamn thing for weeks. So he decided to get a mail stripper. A mail stripper? That sounds funny. To get the tape stripped off the parcel, at least that was his excuse. Alas, nobody's coming to your birthday party. I'm sure there's some tragic reason for it, but in truth, Louis is a lazy piece of trash who can't be bothered to draw that many people. You're chill with nobody being able to make it. They're probably just intimidated by your aura of epicness. I mean, I could deal with that. Teehee. The strange parcel appears to open up by itself, and if otherworldly ghostly hands were attempting to reveal what's inside. You have a creeping feeling up your spine, a mixture of fear and confusion, and then your legs start to walk towards the parcel. You didn't tell them to. You flail your arms around in surprise attempt to grab something to hold your progress. But there's nothing. You continue to walk forward like a wind-up toy till you're next to the package. You look down into it and only see a black abyss. And unceremoniously you begin to tumble forward into that endless precipice? You know, was it Lois or whatever her name was who made this? I mean, I'll give you that you're better with words than I am. So don't you dare think at the beginning that like they hate on me for correcting your spelling errors. Like what is this word? Precipice. Is that how you pronounce it? But I don't even know what it means. I don't think I've ever come across this while speaking English. The darkness all around feels suffocating, and then you are here. You don't know what here is, but you're definitely here. I've gone insane! You're definitely a free thinker, but straight up losing your mind and hallucinating is a bit too free thinking for me. You're reminded of all these films about drugs and bad trips your dad made you watch. He made me watch those? Holy crap. Because of your radical, non-conformist ways, he was worried you might fall in with the wrong crowd. You can still remember all the slogans from these dumb videos, like nobody wants you to fall to peer pressure. Everybody around you thinks falling to peer pressure is a really bad idea. Or like, drugs are not cool, but what is staying in school. If someone tries to give you crack, just send it back. Just like, I sent you this. How was the crack? Oh yeah, here you go. I'll just give it back to you. You should probably report the police if someone sends you crack. Not send it back. But okay. And yeah, drugs are bad for you. But staying in school isn't cool. Alright, let me just get that in straight. I don't like school. It's just something we have to go through. But it's not cool. Sometimes it can be fun, depending on what you're doing at school, but it's not cool. So stop saying that, Dad. Okay, well, you are. You're really not sure how much of a deterrent your education has been to drug use. But you've certainly learned a lot of bad rhymes. Off in the distance you hear a noise, a faint whimper. You go over to investigate. Wait a second, shouldn't you have like a bunch of options and stuff? Forcing the player to investigate the thing with no options of whether to do it or not seems to defeat the purpose of the game. Sorry, I really should have thought of that. Here are your options. Well, you're just being rude. Investigate the crime scene. Now, out of your own free will, you've decided to go and investigate the crying thing. Well, to be fair, I could close the game at any time, so you're right. I could go and get something to drink and eat, but I didn't. So you are completely 100% right about it being my own free will. So you're speaking the truth. Take that. God, freedom of choice is so much fun. You find a strange sobbing creature. Kick it. I was probably inspected to be sure that it's not gonna eat me if I try to console it. I wouldn't kick it. I'm open to. I'm very open-minded. You can't say much for its fashion sense. Not because it has bad fashion sense, but it's just not wearing any clothes. Put on some clothes. I mean, the flowers in his hair are pretty on fleek. But the whole one-eye thing is going to make wearing those black action hero classes really hard. Such a terrible fate to be involved in such cruelness. But wait a second. You could design a custom-made parry for one-eyed instead of two. Hell yeah! There's no need to cry, you could still wear action hero classes too, we just need some custom made ones. After the darkness comes a noise, a strange chirping, like a songbird's got stuck in a church organ. Like a songbird. So this is on purpose, they made this? Yeah, I think so. It might be a saying, like a sunbird stuck in a church organ. What the heck are you? You did cat? Oh, that's not nice. A strange creature begins to frantically back away, dragging itself across the ground with its hands. Its bottom half uselessly trailing behind it like the end of some grotesque slug. Run? I'm too cool to run from a fight. What? No, you're not. Run! Scream. You begin to scream, your fear overwhelming you. You can't believe it will end like this. In the end, you weren't cool, you weren't even radical in the slightest. You were just a scared little boy pretending to be a man. You take that fear and you channel it. You feel the bottom of your stomach begin to burn with warm bile. Burning rage consuming you, and then your scream changes. As the nightmarish monster layers over the tiny mud creature, it hears a noise. Yo, nightmare thing, do you like heavy metal? Because where there is a heavy metal sword to your face or a heavy metal screech, both are gonna do some impact. So effing take it. I'm not gonna write that. Let's say that. The creature clamps its hands over where you presume its ears must be. It rolls back, pounded by sound waves. Pure hatred so loud it makes the ground shake. The nightmare wanders around, confused, its eyes watering under this sonic stress. What a probably its ears are beginning to bleed. What a pathetic mule. It scurries back off into the darkness. But it's a cat! Oh no! Your chest and head are pounding. You're desperately breathing in ragged breaths. Oh, come on. You should have hugged it. Why wasn't there an option to hug it? Doesn't you run away, fight it, or scream? That took everything out of you. For your lungs, quite literally, it's hard to scream and breathe at the same time. Maybe you just want to talk. You begin to dazedly fall backwards, shadows encroaching upon your blurry vision. And then darkness consumes you. That's nice. You float in darkness, there's nothing, not the breeze of your skin, not the echo of a faraway laughter, not even the beat of a heart. But then, swimming out of the emptiness comes a small flame. You are awake. You appear to be sitting next to a table with a small cake in front of you. You hear muffled words. Sorry it took so long for me to make the cake. Someone came around and I was a tad occupied. You must have dozed off while you were waiting. You hear these words, but somehow the words feel jumbled, faded. Your mind is rushing with this sheer insanity you just underwent. Was it a dream? If so, that's a massive kapow. What is this word? Wow, you know your words, person. I mean, the worst writing convention the world has ever seen. But was it a dream? Da da da! I guess if Lewis can ever be bothered to make a sequel, you might find out. Oh, Lewis, there you go. Lewis. Sorry about calling you something else earlier. Yeah, suddenly that faded voice comes back into focus. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, but can you please blow the candle out? You've been staring into the middle distance for like 12 minutes, and I do have company to attend to, you know? You look at the glimmering flame and you wonder if anything you've experienced matters. If in the future you will look back with pride or fear, or have simply forgotten. You breathe in deeply and then blowing sound effects. What will you be? 20 years in the future. You become the most radical person to ever live. Your skateboard tricks make women and men swoon everywhere. You manage to do the highest jumps and most radical stunts. That not even a cooked up madman could have dreamed of. You managed to soar 50 high on your skateboard. Alright, cool. I guess. Did you leave the Earth's orbit and become the first person to land on Mars? Alright, okay, maybe we're a little out of proportion. Where you subsequently make first contact with the Martians and proceed to party with them long into the night. Oh, that's rad, man. Being that Martian nights can last over 24 hours, this is one heck of a party. Your coolness is so immense that the Earth's temperature goes down by several degrees. Okay, now I get it, okay? Stop it. I feel like such an idiot now, thank you. Because I feel like I'm the one who's causing that to happen. Saving the Earth from global warming. You were last seen soaring off into the Martian night sky riding a skateboard. You haven't been seen for years, but stories are told about you in hushed whispers about your journey across the universe. Yeah, but I only went to freaking Mars. Mars isn't across the universe. What? About your journey across the universe, you were truly one radical person. At least this is in the future, so you hope people believe in. Well, okay. This game is dedicated to the memory of Ed Gold and John Bain. If you enjoyed this game, please consider donating to your favorite cancer charity, Lewis. What just happened? Was that the ending? Like, is it different for people, or is that the actual ending? That freaking sucks. I don't want to be a radical person. I just want to chill in my room and play games all day. Skateboard to Mars? Oh well, I mean, at least the ending was interesting, but extremely unrealistic. Because I don't get what happened. So I guess that the box she fell into was real, and then the world the world he experienced was real, and then came out of the like went into the darkness, and then somehow managed to get to the future where nothing had really changed besides you being more awesome. So I don't understand. It could all have been a dream, maybe. Who knows? What happens if I click on the eye? Oh, nothing. Okay. I was wondering why there only was an eye. I'll be watching. Well, yeah, that was the game BU. What do I think? Well, interesting, cool-ish. I like how it always insults me. I'm not a masochist, don't worry. And I like that it tries to get a direct connection to the person telling the story, like the game Stanley's Parable, I think it's called. Where like you get this personal connection with the one telling the story, and like that you're actually two different people and not just some kind of idle neutral person. I like that. I like that. Yeah, but that's all I can really say. Like, it didn't have any action. It felt a little bland. Not in the sense of I felt like I wasted my time. More in the sense of like I was hoping for a little more than what I got. But overall, I did enjoy it, and I would suggest if you're interested in seeing if the other options do anything different, I would suggest you pick it up too. It's free to play on Steam right now. Might be other places too. I don't know. But it's pretty cool, and I enjoyed it. And hope you enjoyed watching too. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, checking out another one of my playthroughs. Or just straight up commenting and saying, "Oh, I did." Well, and that is all from me. I hope to see you guys in another playthrough of mine. And as always, stay awesome.